Before you scroll, before you doubt, before you tell yourself this is just another video in a long line of random messages, stop. Breathe. Because you were not led here by accident. You were guided. And deep down, you already know it. There has been a quiet question burning inside you. Why has it been this hard? Why did doors close when you were finally ready? Why did people turn cold when you were sincere? Why did opportunities disappear the moment you touched them? You thought they blocked you. You thought they outmaneuvered you. You thought maybe you just weren't enough. But what you could not see, what you were never meant to see at the time, is that while they were trying to block you, heaven was rewriting the plan. You felt it, didn't you? That strange tension in your spirit, that invisible resistance, as if every time you took a step forward, something unseen pushed back. People underestimated you. They dismissed your ideas. They questioned your worth. Some even smiled in your face while secretly hoping you would fail. And you tried to be strong. You tried to brush it off. You told yourself it didn't matter. But it did, because you are human. And rejection still stings. Betrayal still echoes. Silence still hurts. But here is the truth you were not ready to hear back then. The blockage was protection. The delay was design. The silence was strategy. You thought they were powerful enough to stop your destiny. You thought their opinions could cancel what was written over your life. You thought their gossip, their jealousy, their manipulation had authority. But they were playing checkers and heaven was playing chess. And you, my chosen one, were never the pawn. You were the plan. You were separated for a reason, isolated for a reason, misunderstood for a reason. There are certain elevations that cannot happen in crowded rooms. There are certain upgrades that require silence. You kept asking, why am I alone? And heaven kept whispering, because you are being prepared. You remember those nights, don't you? When you lay awake replaying conversations in your mind, wondering what you did wrong, wondering why people changed on you, wondering why things that looked so promising fell apart without warning. You blamed yourself. You overanalyzed. You tried to fix what was never yours to fix. And I know something about you. You rarely show how much it hurt. You carry your battles quietly. You smile in public and break down in private. You encourage others while silently questioning your own direction. You are strong, but even strength gets tired. Still, you kept going. And that is why this message found you. Because there was a moment, maybe you didn't even realize it, when you almost gave up. Not dramatically, not loudly, but internally. You thought, maybe this just isn't for me. You considered shrinking your vision to fit the comfort of others. You thought about lowering your standards so you wouldn't be alone. You thought about playing small so you wouldn't threaten anyone. But something inside you wouldn't let you. That something was not ego. It was calling. They tried to block you because they sensed your expansion before you did. Some people can feel when someone is about to outgrow them. Some people recognize light before the person carrying it does. And instead of rising with you, they tried to dim you. But here is the mystery you are only now beginning to understand. Every attempt to block you forced you closer to your real alignment. When they excluded you, you discovered independence. When they rejected you, you discovered resilience. When they underestimated you, you discovered hunger. When they delayed you, you developed discipline. You thought it was bad luck, but heaven was probably saying, relax, I'm working. You laughed at that, didn't you? Because if you look back now, some of those disasters turned out to be disguised detours. That job you didn't get, it would have drained you. That relationship that ended, it would have limited you. That partnership that collapsed, it would have controlled you. They tried to block you, but they accidentally positioned you. And here is where things shift. You thought your pain was punishment, but what if it was preparation? Pause and really sit with that. What if the loneliness was training you to stand without validation? What if the delay was building the endurance required for the blessing? What if the rejection was sharpening your discernment so you would not settle for less later? You see, destiny does not rush. Destiny refines. And you were being refined. You were being stretched in ways that felt unfair. You were being shaped in seasons that felt silent. You were being elevated in spaces that felt empty. Because when the real breakthrough arrives, and it is closer than you think, you will not crumble under it. You will be ready. There is something about you that has always been different. Even as a child, you sensed it. You felt older than your years. You observed more than you spoke. You questioned things others blindly accepted, and because of that, you often felt out of place. But being out of place was a sign you were never meant to stay where you started. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. And you are being positioned. And here is another truth you may not have considered. Sometimes people try to block you because they are assigned to reveal you. Yes. Assigned. Their opposition revealed your strength. Their resistance revealed your persistence. Their doubt revealed your determination. Without their blockage, you would not have discovered your capacity. You thought you were breaking. You were actually becoming. And I need you to hear this clearly. Nothing that was meant for you has been lost. Nothing. Not one opportunity. Not one relationship aligned with your destiny. Not one blessing with your name on it. If it left, it was not yours. If it collapsed, it was not stable enough for your future. If it rejected you, it was not aligned with your expansion. You are not a victim of sabotage. You are a beneficiary of divine editing. Heaven rewrote the plan not because you failed, but because you are called higher. There were rooms you begged to enter that would have shrunk you. There were circles you longed to join that would have diluted you. There were platforms you thought you needed that would have distracted you. So the block happened, and you cried, and you questioned, and you almost lost faith. But you didn't, because something in you knew this was not the end. You have felt it recently, haven't you? A subtle shift, a quiet confidence returning, a new level of clarity. You are less reactive, less desperate, less eager to prove yourself. You are observing more, speaking less, moving smarter. That is not coincidence. That is upgrade. You are entering a season where what blocked you will bow to you. Not because you seek revenge, and not because you need validation, but because alignment changes everything. You used to chase. Now you attract. You used to explain. Now you embody. You used to doubt. Now you discern. And let's be honest for a moment. You did have days when you wondered if heaven forgot your address. You looked around at others progressing faster, celebrating milestones, receiving recognition, and you thought, what about me? Heaven heard that whisper. But comparison was never your path. Your journey required depth, and depth takes time. There are levels of impact attached to your name that require emotional intelligence, spiritual maturity, and unshakable self-awareness. Those cannot be rushed. So yes, it took longer. Yes, it hurt more. Yes, it felt unfair. But you are not ordinary, and ordinary timelines do not apply to extraordinary assignments. You were not being blocked. You were being built. And here is what they never understood. You grow in silence. You rebuild in private. You transform when no one is watching. They thought your quiet meant defeat. They mistook your withdrawal for weakness. Meanwhile, you were healing, strategizing, strengthening. You were shedding old identities, releasing outdated attachments, Letting go of the need to be understood by everyone. Because not everyone is meant to understand you. Some are meant to witness you. There is a difference. And the plan that was rewritten, it is bigger than you imagined. It includes influence you did not see coming, connections you have not met yet, doors you did not knock on, favor you did not force. It includes peace, that deep, unshakable peace that comes from knowing you did not manipulate your way into position. You did not compromise your integrity to gain access. You did not shrink to be accepted. You stayed authentic, even when it cost you, especially when it cost you. That is why the rewrite happened in your favor. And now, listen carefully, because this is where the breakthrough begins. The same people who thought they blocked you are about to witness your acceleration. The same systems that delayed you are about to depend on you. The same spaces that rejected you are about to respect you. Not because you begged, not because you chased, but because alignment has shifted. You survived what was meant to silence you. You endured what was meant to intimidate you. You overcame what was meant to discourage you. And you did it without losing your heart. That matters more than you realize, because power without heart corrupts, but power with humility transforms. You are stepping into transformative power. You will look back at this season and understand why it unfolded exactly as it did. The betrayal revealed loyalty. The loss revealed value. The delay revealed divine timing. You will see the pattern, and you will smile not bitter but grateful. Because what felt like blockage was actually redirection. What felt like rejection was actually selection. What felt like ending was actually editing. Heaven rewrote the plan because the original path was too small for who you are becoming. And you are still becoming. Do not rush this next phase. Do not announce every move. Do not explain your growth to those who refuse to water you. Just rise, quietly, confidently, steadily. Your breakthrough is not loud chaos. It is calm authority. It is walking into rooms without shrinking. It is speaking without trembling. It is choosing without fear. It is knowing without needing applause. And here is your activation. You are not blocked. You are chosen. You are not delayed. You are aligned. You are not forgotten. You are protected. You are not behind. You are being prepared. Say it again in your spirit. They tried to block me, but heaven rewrote the plan. Feel that. Let it settle. Because from this moment forward, you stop interpreting resistance as rejection. You start recognizing it as redirection. You stop doubting your path. You start trusting your positioning. You stop shrinking your light. You start owning your elevation. This message found you because you are ready. Ready to release the old narrative. Ready to forgive what hurt you. Ready to step into what awaits you. And what awaits you is not small, it is expansion. It is influence. It is stability. It is overflow. It is impact. And you will not have to force it. Because what is written over your life cannot be blocked by human hands. So stand taller. Breathe deeper. Move wiser. The rewrite is complete. Your season is shifting. And when it unfolds fully, you will understand why every block was necessary. If this message spoke directly to your spirit, type in the comments, "Heaven rewrote my plan." Declare it, own it, seal it. And stay connected, because the next message will reveal what is about to open for you sooner than you think.